I'm Andrej Boleslavský. I come from Prague and I work as a digital artist. I came to Stέgi to take part of a residency program called EMAP. EMAP is a European media art platform. It's a project that facilitates residencies all around Europe. And at the moment it's got 11 members, and all of these members are organizing residency like this to support creation of new digital works. The choice to come to Athens was an obvious one, because the project that I came up with, the idea actually developed in Athens with the team from Athens Video Dance Project Festival that I met 1 year ago when they invited me to exhibit my previous work based in VR. It was titled Dust. And I don't think there would be any other city where this kind of project would be possible. It wouldn't be possible in anywhere else because Athens is still quite affordable city, but most importantly I had a feeling that the people I met are the right people who I can work with, that they have the drive to pursue idea without considering too many practicalities. So they really have a drive that is necessary to create project like this. And least but not last is that Greece is a coastal country, and a lot of people here have experience with diving and free diving, which is essential in this project. The project explores how the gravity could change dance. And why I explore gravity is that in 60s we started to travel to space, and it felt like something that is very inspiring, and it's discovering of a new frontier. But nowadays there's this space traveling idea back, but with the plan to somehow escape Earth and to find planet B. And this debate is actually causing me an anxiety, because it feels like this is really only planned for very rich people. The dance is probably the oldest form of the expression or oldest art form, and by connecting that with VR, I somehow connect past and future, and I end up in present day. So I came to Athens in the beginning of May of 2019, where my 2 months residency project started. And during that 2 months, I was mainly involved with the preparation of a camera system, because for this project I needed to have a very special type of recording system that would not just record images underwater, but I wanted to create volumetric recording underwater. And for that I needed really a lot of cameras. So I ended up with 21 cameras that created a camera array rig. And thanks to these cameras, I'm hoping to reconstruct a volumetric representation of the dancers. So creating the cameras was definitely not easy. The main challenge comes from the many surprises that you will get throughout the process, because if you use an equipment that is already on the market for many years and it's been tested by millions of users, there are probably features that just work flawlessly and you don't even realize they are there. So when you are creating your own system, you may be constantly surprised that some feature is missing, and you constantly keep adding new things, and then you need to buy new parts and test new parts and so on. Most frustrating but also most exciting point was when we were at the actual location doing the shooting at the Keratea pool, and I realized that only half of the cameras are working, and for the technique of recording that I chosen, it was absolutely essential for all the cameras to work properly. And let's see what I can do with the result.
Were you in the pool?
So during the shootings that were happening in the pool, of course, I had expectations to spend so much more time in the water, but in the end, most of the time I was staying outside. So only on the last day I went to the pool because I had to stay dry and work with the computer. So it was this strange situation where I was at the pool for 4 days, but did not really went into the water. I'm not afraid that the technology will overtake us, but I think it will happen. It will maybe start to slowly happen naturally on its own. That we will have more and more enhancements thanks to technology, and maybe in some point the biological evolution of human will be obsolete, and we will start new forms of improving the life forms, and maybe these life forms will be not carbon based anymore. I really like Athens. It's not a perfect city. It's a city with many flaws, but maybe that's why it's easy to fall in love with Athens.